Adopt Me's Lunar New Year Update 2024. Every year, Adopt Me does a Lunar New Year update, introducing us with a pet box. For example, the Lunar Tiger box, the Ox box, and many more, and each year they go and introduce us 3 variations of the pet. For example, one of the times was the Year of the Tiger, which went and gave us the legendary Lunar Gold Tiger, the ultra rare Lunar White Tiger, and the regular Lunar Tiger. 3 variations, one's a rare, one is an ultra rare, and one is a legendary. Same happened before, a Metal Ox is the legendary, a Lunar Ox is the ultra rare, and then of course there is the regular Ox, which is a rare. This is a theme that continues every single year, and Adopt Me hasn't missed this since the original release of the Lunar New Year updates, which started in around 2019. Which means I very much predict that they're not gonna go and miss it this year. And Lunar New Year actually takes place on the 10th of February. And since each year they go and release the pet based on what year it is, for example, it was Year of the Rabbit, they go and release rabbits. Or when it was Lunar New Year of a bear, they go and give us a Lunar Moon Bear, a Lunar Water Moon Bear, and also a Black Moon Bear. Again, rare, ultra rare, and a legendary. All coming out of a pet box, which you can go and purchase at an extremely cheap price. Well, this year is actually Year of the Dragon. That's right, we are getting Year of the Dragon inside of Adopt Me. Now, we've already got a ton of dragons that exist in Adopt Me. We've got ancient dragons, we got chocolate dragons, we got bat dragons, but we do have a dancing dragon. Now, this pet kind of is our Lunar New Year dragon already. I mean, look at it. Look how cool this is. I think people kind of forget that this is a pet. And I don't really see this pet anywhere, to be honest. I mean, it's a great pet. It's so big. It's massive. And you just never see anyone with this pet. I guess it was a really difficult pet to get because it cost a bunch of Robux. But this year is Year of the Dragon, which does mean we will be getting 3 new dragon pets out of a dragon box, which is gonna be crazy unless Adopt Me is evil and decides to change their mind and not release it this year. But of course, every single time we go and get a Lunar New Year update, we also get a Robux pet. For example, this is the Dancing Dragon. Very cool looking pet, very underrated. Before, I'm pretty sure we had a legendary tiger called the Winged Tiger. Again, this was the Robux pet that was released at the same time. It's a pretty cool looking variation of the tiger, but this one cost you Robux. Now the question is, what are these dragons going to look like and how are you going to get them? Well, each box is going to go and cost you bucks, unless they decide to go and do an event currency, which they might actually do as they have gone and done that in the past. This right here is some pet concepts that I made using AI based on what I think Adopt Me might actually go and add as the dragons. Since there needs to be a minimum of 3 variations of the dragon, there's going to be different types of rarities, in ultra rare, the rare, and the legendary. As of what those are going to be is currently fully unknown, but what we imagine is going to be a pretty cool looking dragon. So what I've gone and done is used the Adopt Me style pets and mixed it with a combination of AI and Lunar New Year dragons to come up with some pets that these might actually come out into the game, which would be really cool if you got something similar along these lines of these as a pet that was added into the game. So what I'm about to show you is concepts of what might get added. Obviously not all of the AI is like trained well enough to know what an Adopt Me style pet is, and not all of these actually look like they could be added into Adopt Me. But this one, however, this one looks so cool. I want this to be added into Adopt Me. I love the design of it. I love the colors. I definitely think the legendary is gonna have like reds and golds because that is like the colors of the Lunar New Year, which is like what is most famous for. These colors are like the lanterns. Adopt Me has the famous Chinese lantern item, which is very rare, by the way. If you do manage to get your hands on one, it just floats into the sky. And Lunar New Year lantern, yeah, there's a lot of special lanterns in Adopt Me for this, so I think it would kind of make sense if they did something along these colors. But let's check out some other ideas. Some of these that one's literally like a Roblox human's head. The AI has failed me. What else have we got? We got lots of crazy really long dragons, which is definitely going to be interesting if Adopt Me does make a long dragon. Now, what I mean by a long dragon is I mean something along the lines of a fury, something like long, like this, because we've never received a pet that is this long that is not Robux. Like every single time it's a Robux pet if we ever receive a long pet. I mean, same as that dragon that we just looked at, it's a long pet, and this was for a Robux pet. So imagine if we get that out of the event pet box. It'd be very cool if anything along these lines was introduced into Adopt Me. I do like all of these concepts, but most of these don't really look like they were made in Adopt Me, so the AI isn't great at the moment. I think the most realistic options are probably like something like this along the lines, but obviously they're not going to be as detailed, as the Adopt Me style always has like pretty similar basic like feet and stuff. But I just thought it'd be interesting to show you what we might be getting, since this update should be coming out into Adopt Me relatively soon, since it would be on the 10th of February, and Adopt Me literally does this update every single year, but we don't know exactly what these pets are going to be. Also, why in the world does the dancing dragon look like this when it's sat on a chair? That's actually hilarious. I have never put a dancing dragon on a chair before, and it looks like that. It squishes all up. I mean, it kind of makes sense, because if not, it would like take up the whole map. But Adopt Me hasn't like said anything in the weekly news or anything, probably because we did just get a desert event, and typically we don't get like egg events and stuff, so there's a chance that they might not actually go and do the Lunar New Year, but they do it every year, and I think people are going to be very, very disappointed if they do not go and do it again. I'm sure we would know in a couple days, maybe in the next weekly news, if they plan on intending to go and add a Lunar New Year event, but obviously there is a big focus on the whole desert egg update at the moment, which is why we haven't really seen anything or saw anyone like discuss the potential of going and getting a Lunar New Year. But since it's the year of the dragon, we're definitely going to be getting some type of crazy looking dragon, and I'll let you know whenever Adopt Me goes and reveals any of this information, so make sure you're subscribed and turn on notifications. I'm trying to get to 1 million subscribers, and I know that 60% of you guys watching this video are not subscribed. That's right, it tells me, so everybody subscribe right now to help me get to 1 million. Speaking of desert eggs, do you want to find out what happens when you hatch 100 royal desert eggs? Click this video here right now to go and watch it. I think you'll like this video. Click here right now to watch. You won't believe how many legendaries are hatched when you hatch 100 royal eggs. You need to go and watch this video. I dare you to. Click it right now.